All right, this is Rick Powers from Western Technical College, and I'm talking about the standard deviation. Here's the formula for the standard deviation. Notice it's for a sample, that's why I have the S right here. Square root of, and then I have these symbols here that are listed. And I need to know that I'm going to work from the inside out. I'm going to do what's in the parentheses first. I'm going to square those results. Then I'm going to do this symbol, capital sigma. That gives me the top of the fraction, then I divide by this. But what are the steps then? Well, it depends on what these symbols are. X represents each measurement. X bar represents the mean. N is the number of measurements, and then this symbol, capital sigma, means to add things together. So once again, what's the order? I'm going to take my measurement minus the mean. After I do that, I'm going to square each of those numbers, add them all together, then I divide by this n minus 1 and take the square root. So here's my example. I have these four numbers, 17, 10, 13, and 20. When I add them together and divide by 4, that will give me the mean. So this is 60. Divided by 4 is 15. So now I'm going to create a little chart which has X, and then the subtractions, and then the squares. I make my list 17, 10, 13, and 20. I'm going to subtract the mean. X bar is equal to 15. So when I take 17 minus 15, it's 2. 10 minus 15 is negative 5. This is 2. And this is negative 2, and this is positive 5. So now I'm going to square those numbers. This is 4, 25, 4, and 25. When I square them, negative numbers come out to be positive. So I add these together, I get 58. So what have I done? I took each of my data values, that's my X list, subtracted the mean, subtracted 15 from each one of those, squared those numbers. Each one comes out to be square, and note that all these numbers are positive. You have to be careful about your calculator there, that your calculator may not always give you positive numbers, but they should all be positive. After I square them, I add them all up. That's the symbol right here. And then I take that and I'm going to divide it by n minus 1. I have 4 numbers, so I'm going to divide by 3. 58 divided by 3, and then take the square root of that number. So then when I say, okay, if I take 58 divided by 3, that gives me approximately 19.333. Then when I do the square root of that number, I get approximately 4.4. So then this is the standard deviation for this set of numbers. Hope that makes sense.